Oh, an invading army demands payment. Wonderful. You have 12 months left to pay. 5,032 gold, or they will attack back. Alright then. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's a few of them, isn't there? Alright. No, I'm denying that. I'm not paying you any money. Oh, tits, they've got a baton ram. Okay, 87. Oh, no, okay. Hello people, and welcome back to episode 10 of Eggland, our Farthest Frontier Let's Play. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This will be the last episode of this series. We're going to call it a day here, just because there's been updates to the game and there's now better versions of Alpine Valleys. There's also a new biome as well called Idyllic Valley. So we're going to leave this series after this one, but we've got some more work to do before we do call it a day. And then afterwards we will carry on exploring Farthest Frontier through our live streams. And we'll definitely keep up to date with this game as it carries on going through its early access phase, but meanwhile let's continue to compost some more fields. I'd also like to move one of the work camps here as well, because we've got two of them quite close together. I think we're going to move one right up on the hill over this side of the town. We can squeeze it in there, wonderful. And I'm also going to give a forager's shack here too, because there is quite a lot of forageables in this wood here. So we can get them to gather a fair bit in a relatively short space of time. All these guys are dying of thirst, so we will give them a little well. Not vast amounts of water bonus out here, but 58 is better than nothing. Also believe having the well surrounded by trees also really helps its water bonus, so something potentially worth considering. And we also mentioned last time that we'd like to do another defense tower up here, just because it's a little bit underexposed and it's on a hill, so give us some nice coverage. Oh, otherwise, Eggland has been a fairly successful town. It's taken us a while to get here. It took us a real long time to stabilise the food source, but that does seem to be happening now. The cows are unhappy, so we will move them into their grazing area. Is that because they're grazing an empty field? Yes it is, of course. That's why. That's why they're not happy, isn't it? Okay. Tremendous. So we've got some upgrades to do. There's a lot of people with cholera around as well. There's typhoid, dehydration. Yeah, there's a little bit of illness in the town at the minute. Let's keep our eye on that. But over here, a lot of the buildings are on the precipice of becoming manors and large houses. So we're going to start by giving a little bit more desirability to this area over here. So there's loads of things on Reddit now, and sort of the official wiki for like super efficient layouts for Farthest Frontier in terms of where you actually place everything. So like houses are within essentially perfect desirability radiuses, so if you build in that sort of preset fashion, then you do get everything up to sort of large houses and manors. Like we're experiencing over here now. This has all come to fruition, hasn't it? We've got our upgraded garden spaces between the large manors. Cool to see this little bit of density coming in, isn't it? It's really fun game. I've had a ton of fun playing Farthest Frontier, everyone, and will continue to do so as well. It looks like there's more opportunity for decoration out here, is there? Looks like these guys are, yes, very nearly on their threshold for upgrading, so hopefully that will help them. 5 builders, born builders feeling worse. Well, hopefully when we upgrade this medical clinic thing into a hospital, that should help us all out. We'll upgrade some of the wells here. Some over this side as well, if there is. Pun not intended. There's also, are these upgradable? Yes, they are. It looks like we can get a bunch of these large houses to upgrade as well. So let's just get the desirability bonus from these spammed garden trails. It's going to cost us bricks, so which we need to make sure we keep buying. Oh, someone died in the town square. No one seems to be bothered. That's fine though. We'll leave that, yeah. So hopefully we get some traders coming in with bricks. That would be tremendous. And then I think if my calculations are correct, let's have a look at our storage. Yeah, we do still have a fair amount of wheat and flour. So I think in order to continually boost the desirability of these areas, we're going to upgrade that one. And then we'll also give some more food production. Let's go for another bakery. These do increase the desirability, so we want to make sure we have a few of those down. And we could upgrade this as well. I am wary though, we're eating into a lot of bricks here for upgrading. How's the brickyard doing? There's one person here. We could also upgrade the storehouse as well. It is full. No, don't store gold ingots here, you idiots. Put them in the bank. Why would you put them there? Is the bank full? No, not even remotely full. They're just storing it there because it's convenient. Okay, yeah, so we need to make sure that we untick the gold ingots from being stored there. That's not a nice time. So I remember at the end of last episode, we sent out a little exploration party. What's wrong with you? 71 meat spoiled? You got bad service? You're miles away though, aren't you? Yes, you are. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, we sent a little exploration over here, didn't we? Is that Willow? Oh my god. Yes, it is. It is Willow. That is the first patch of Willow we have found the entire series after so much game time. Oh my god. Right, okay, let's get a foraging shop built out here. We might even see what happens if we make a little sort of outpost maybe as well. We definitely want a temporary shelter out here too. And then there's also fishing, so why don't we go for a fishing shack too? We can have that there, hopefully. And we'll see if we can just make like a little community out in the wild. I've no idea how this is going to turn out. If there's no wolf dens over here, then everyone should be okay. Yeah, I'd like to bring a road out here as well, just a little sort of flowy dirt number. See if we can meander it through all these woods. It should at least remove a little bit of the fog of war then as well. This wall is also taking a long time to be built. Let's have a look at our villager professions. We have 0 labourers. Okay, let's reduce the number of builders then. And then some of those will go in to be labourers. There's not many though, is there? I guess that's because we just got them assigned everywhere, where they probably don't need to be assigned. Yeah, stuff like this isn't getting completed now either. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what we're sort of overqualified in, if you like. There's actually not enough farmers here. It actually wants 42 for the spaces we have available. We do have a lot of miners. What are we doing for sort of like mining resources, I wonder? Let's have a little look. Lots of coal, lots of iron ore. Not vast amounts of gold, so if anything we're overproducing on coal. But I don't think that's a bad thing because we do use quite a lot of it. How are we doing for iron bars now? 155, yeah, that's really not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, but hopefully this is all going to get built now. Has this well been built yet? No, not quite. Not quite. I'd also like to map out some roads sort of around the base of this mountain that's now basically sat in the middle of the settlement. Again, it should just remove a little bit of that fog of war for us and also allow people gathering resources in this area to be a little bit more efficient in the way they move about as well. We'll do that there, and then we will bring another little connecting road up through here. Looks like a sensible thing to do. Yes, please. There's also a sand pit we're not making use of there. Do we need sand? Is that something we want to set up at the minute? We've only got 30 of it. It's not a vast amount, is it? Though, yeah, we do have a fair amount of jarred fruit and stuff and preserves, so they are making enough glass, I guess. We'll keep our eye on it anyway. Make sure it stays alright. This mine is finished. It has no more resources in it. It didn't give me the no more ore warning though. A little concerning. Is every other mine okay? Yeah, these are alright. Yeah, there is a gold mine here, just not many people mining it. Would they have tools, I wonder? Actually has some broken shoes, however, though. They're staying in this temporary shelter here as well. Well, cool. At least it's getting used, though. Happy with that. Some rats here. Do we have a rat catcher? She's supposedly catching rats. Where are you, Kalina? Dangerously close to Karina, isn't it? Also, just going to relocate this little forager's hut to the outside, or the inside of the fence here. Should be okay. We'll leave the workers' camp on the outside. You guys don't really have that much radius to cut. There you go. What's that gathering here? We are starting to dwindle slightly low on logs, so make sure we keep our eye on that. Then we've got some composting to do here. This is lowest fertility at the minute. Let's go ahead and get that up. Wonderful. A lot of notifications. People being cured, born, and immigrating. Wonderful. So hopefully those immigrants are going to go straight into the labour force, because we really need some more people to be picking up jobs around town. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're up to 16 now, so that seems a little bit better, doesn't it? Tremendous. And then these town upgrades around here. Looks like we can upgrade this one now as well. Are they starting to upgrade? Yes, we're getting large houses around here now. And then some gold out there on the street. It's like the postcode lottery, isn't it? Dropping money off outside of the house. Hopefully they're going to be okay. Okay, a little storeyard here. Do we maybe want some more soldiers in this one? We can afford them. Sure, let's go for 2 more soldiers here just in case it goes badly. I haven't had a raid or episode yet, actually. New merchants have arrived. Tremendous. Let's see what you guys are selling. So he's selling flour for really cheaply, actually. Really cheaply. Are you buying anything that they're perhaps selling cheaper? He is selling me bricks. I'm inclined to buy a few of those. He's buying pottery for really cheaply, but I don't really want to sell that. And we don't really need anything from her, I don't think. We're good for heavy tools, right? We're kind of self-sufficient in heavy tools now, I believe. Yeah, we're up to 10 at the minute. We've got plenty of iron. Plenty of stone. It's kind of hard not to buy that. That's really, really cheap. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that then. We'll sell him those. We'll also sell this pottery to her as well. And then we can just put that money straight back into buying some more flour. It'll last for ages, and we've got a lot of bakeries. So it'll get used up. Tremendous. Let's also ask the trading post. There's another trade about to come in. Like there is. It's a busy trading post these days, isn't it? Oh my god, it's like Wall Street. Come on in. Well, Anders Plains Rider is back. Good old Anders. It's been a while since we've seen him, hasn't it? So he's selling... He wants to buy candles from us. Okay, we can sell him those then. Again, is there anything he's selling that the others want to buy? Not that I can see at a glance anyway. I mean, it's not that we need it. We've got plenty of money, haven't we? And I think I will just buy the rest of those bricks off of him as well. Super expensive, but we need them because we have 0 clay of our own. Stricken with typhoid or dysentery, or both, I guess. Ailments. Okay, they've got dehydration. I mean, there is a well out here for you guys. Maybe we can upgrade it, produce more water for us. We'll see. But the food situation's good. Happiness is alright. If anything, we need a little more candle action. For which tallow and firewood is needed. Yeah, you guys are making soap, but I just don't think you're making enough of it for the population. But before that, there is some more fertility to be done. So this field should not have a plantation there. That's wrong. Let's go for more maintenance. Then we'll do a fertility year. And then after that, we should be okay for peas maintenance and clover. And then that field should be ready to go after that. Lost 209 crops to heat stress. That's poor planting of carrots. Although we did still get a decent harvest out of them, so can't really complain. Need a little bit of tweaking there though. Also, how much grain are we storing here now? 473. We're about to come into another rye production here as well. Yeah, plenty of grain being produced now. That's really good to see. I'd love this bakery to be prioritised if we could work on that. Let's throw another builder on it too. And this should be here now. Yeah, it looks like they're finally getting water for it. Here's our wolf meat farm. Oh, she's fleeing. Interesting. Okay, so she's fled and died as well. Interesting. Okay. So it's not always efficient. It's not always 100% guaranteed. Other than there comes the second hunter by the looks of it. Oh no, it was Bear Grylls. Oh, Bear Grylls died of the wolf. That's what happens when you get too confident. She must have stopped drinking her own piss. That's what Bear Grylls advises, right? Cool, so we have another little tower here. We will be able to upgrade it momentarily. Not before we build a wall around it though. So it's that little bit extra defensible. Tremendous. And then we'll stick a gate on it as well. And then we can upgrade it also. So with these houses upgrading, that's probably going to take a fair amount of wood planks, isn't it? Yes, there we go. That's what we like. We're seeing manners now. What's wrong with you lot? You're still whinging about desirability. Oh, it's so close to leveling up there. These guys are getting slowly forced up. Let's upgrade some. Let's upgrade this as well. This will give us a big spike. And all of these behind should be upgraded too. Are these all? Oh, they are all basic garden trails. Okay. This is handy then. These are just little desirability pockets we can upgrade. And we should start to see more large houses around here now too. Looks like we lost a hunter. That's probably why they've not found a corpse for a while. Or a carcass even. So there was still deer spawning here. Yes, there is one there. Yeah, there's more in the field. Yeah, they're still spawning in that forest. There's a lot of deer over here too, for which I want to make sure we're taking advantage of that if we can. So see if she finds any more hunters, or any more deers rather. She's not hunting for hunters, is she? Your travel time is insane. Spent working. I mean, it shouldn't be. Your worker radius is right here. I mean, they've been keeping meat all the time. Yeah, there's deer here for them to hunt. We'll just hopefully see them pick that up again. 2 villagers died of old age. That's alright. That's the circle of life. Okay, also, this road around the back of town's getting built now. I think we're going to go ahead and move this work camp up to the top of the hill as well. Just because it's starting to encroach upon our little residential designs now. Then we're also going to move this temporary shelter up to the top of the hill as well. If we can find a spot for it. There we go. And then there's lots of rocks and stone for them to mine around here, so this should keep them going for a little while. And we've also got our sand pit here. Is this causing negative desirability? Let's have a look at them. No, sand pit is neutral. Okay, so we should be alright then. That should be fine. And then let's place some more decorations here. Why don't we go for a large statue? We'll have this one here. Then we can maybe place some more housing around this too. Make sure we keep that demand nice and high. We're good to go there. Cool. Eventually the sandpit will go, right? So I've got to upgrade one of our little things here into red brick. Let's do that as well. And also this park. This should again continue to spike desirability for everyone. And all sorts of food types they need over here too. You should be pretty well stocked with food. Yeah, there's ability to do it over here. How much of this food are we actually smoking these days? Where are our foods? Okay, yeah, there's more smoke than there is unsmoked, so I guess we're alright. Let's allow milking for a little bit. We'll feed the cheesemaker. Let's get some milking for them. We've lost a fisherman. I'm guessing he died. Oh, well, not wonderful that he died, but wonderful that he's back. We've replaced him. Has this been construction disabled? I don't remember doing that. Hopefully that won't happen again, because we do need that work camp. That's probably why we're dwindling in logs a little bit. Okay, yeah, this is all upgrades here. Yes, there we go. Large houses now. Setting animal traps on the cliffs. I really think that the larger upgraded hunters' lodges are worse than the regular ones. The animal traps are kind of bad. It's much better just to get tallow from a farm, pelts and stuff, or from traders rather than relying on small animal traps. I don't know, that's been my experience with it anyway. Okay, so there's progress being made out here. There is a fisherman's hut here where you can get 380% bonus. Tremendous. And then, yes, this will be empty, and this is getting done as well, where we can finally harvest willow. That's insane. I can't believe that's the first little willow patch we've found. We'll see if we can explore these dark spots over here as well, and just see if there's anything terrifying awaiting us on the outskirts of this little area. But it'd be nice to finally supply our own willow during the end of the series. Finally. Okay, so we're getting some buildings taking a little bit of damage just because of their wood planks. We should be supplying a decent amount of wood planks, to be fair. Yeah, they're producing. This work camp here is pretty much keeping logs supplied for everyone involved. For the most part they are anyway. Why don't you come clear all this stuff out here that's grown in this courtyard? We never placed anything here, did we? We were going to. Possibly could have been another work camp. Need to rebuild that gate as well. How long has that been destroyed for? Who knows? They very rarely attack this side of town anyway. Okay, yes, there we go. As evidenced, we are now getting manors on this side of the town. Though some of these are still homesteads. That's a food type issue for them. Hopefully that'll sort itself out as we carry on today. A new merchant has arrived. Lethos, what are you selling, my friend? He does want to buy some iron ore, which I'm happy to sell him. We've got a lot of it. And it's not really selling lots of decent stuff. I guess we could go for some smoked fish, especially if he's selling it for cheap. That'll boost our food stocks a little bit. These guys have produced 180 milk. No, please keep milking. Don't go back into the field yet. You still need the milk. Food stocks are low. You know what? That's the first time we've seen that in a long, long time. Quite happy with that. What's happening with this avarice here? Not a lot, actually. Yeah, they're just sort of chilling out. It looks like all these trees are ready to be called for wood. Production capacity is grown. Also, a little tip as well with your fruit trees. Feel free to plant them in and around your town. Your Sims will actually just kind of rock up to them and pick fruit off of them if it's there and ready. So, quite a fun little handy tip, that one. I'm just going to place in some trees around the town where we can squeeze them in. And then if people need food and berries, it's going to be good for them. Same over here again as well. This guy can possibly have a few more trees planted out this way, actually. There we go. Just totally surround the hut with them. Very nice. Now these workers should be coming to chop all these trees out here. It's been a very fun challenge working with all the strange terrain that we have on Alpine Valleys. Getting a new trader on his way in. Anders, oh no, it's Beldar the peddler. Good old Beldar. He is selling bricks as well, though. Yeah, it's only really clay and willow I'm interested in purchasing at this point. We're not making very many shoes, although the population is happy with the number of shoes we have, so I guess that's okay. Yeah, we can't really afford to buy those bricks yet. We'll just leave them. We do have a little bit of a backlog left in. That should be most of the upgrades sort of happening now. A bit more to do over this side. More to do there as well. For all these guys, hopefully. Are you okay, Hunter's Lodge? Losing your mind? She's stocking pelts. I mean, it's telling me that she hasn't found a carcass for a while, but she's still producing meat. And there is deer within her hunting range here. Yeah, she's currently skinning a carcass, so I guess she's alright. I'm not sure. They're still producing meat and pelt. Definitely got stuff in stock, haven't we? Got 683 pelts. Goodness gracious me. That is insane. The armory, the cobble shop, and the tannery will use them. We do have our arsenal here. So these maybe need a couple more workers. They're not making that much stuff for us at the minute. This is good stuff as well. Oh, an invading army demands payment. Wonderful. You have 12 months left to pay. 5,032 gold, or they will attack back. Alright then. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's a few of them, isn't there? Alright. No, I'm denying that. I'm not paying you any money. Oh, tits. They've got a battering ram. Okay, 87. Oh, no, okay. We have the battering ram. At least we got to experience this on the last episode, right? Tremendous. Right, okay. Let's alert the town centre. We're also going to set a combat zone with our main garrison for here. Then we'll go ahead and grab our secondary garrison. And it looks like they're all attacking from this side. So we'll place the second one at the other entrance to town. 87 raiders sighted. That is a lot. That's the biggest. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh my word. Alright. Oh, these are big as well. Oh, they have a lot of shields. Invading footmen. Oh man. Are we going to die here? Is this the end of England? How appropriately thematic if we get our cheeks clapped on the last episode. This could be everyone. Hold on. Right, here they go. Our towers aren't quite firing yet. There we go. Let's put our health bars back on. Where did the battering ram go? Very concerned about that. Oh my god, so much lag. There's so many people. Is that my army? Why are you outside the gate, you idiots? Move back inside. How many just died? A lot of them. Oh no, a lot of them have died. Oh my god, that's so many people. Oh my god. They destroyed the gate here. Oh man, they are attacking. They wiped out my entire army. Oh my god. Where's the battering ram still? I mean, are we alright here? We could do with some more towers in town. There's one here, but it hasn't been upgraded though. Probably do need to do that. There's people dying here. 20 villagers slain by raiders. That is an enormous amount. 45 villagers have been attacked. Jinkies, everyone. Okay, I need to do something. Did that entire army die? Oh my god, no. That entire garrison died. Holy crap. How's this one doing? Oh, he's doing so little damage. Yeah, they're attacking the towers. Alright. We were not prepared for that. I'm not sure how many we managed to hold off. 50 villagers have now been attacked. Which is the end times, isn't it? Flashback to Gladiator, I guess. Is that the film I'm thinking of? I think it is. They were just slain by raiders. There's a lot of people being slain. Hopefully these towers will see people off. How many people died from this garrison? A lot of them. A lot of them died. Okay, let's fill them back up. Is that it now? Are we happy? Is that the end of the raid? Or is there still people going on? So what happened to all these people? He's idle, is he? Doesn't look idle to me. It looks like he's attacking. Alright, that was a big one. That was a big one. I think we... Did we win? I'm not sure on that one. Soldiers are still chasing after them. Attack him instead. Yeah, you're not going to get them now. Okay. That was fairly disastrous, I think, as in terms of defences go. There was a lot of dead bodies here. Inside our destroyed Weaver building. 19 raiders sighted? What? No, come home, boys, you idiots. You're not going to win now. Gone. Right. Let's remove garrison from the town centre. Then return to barracks and return to barracks. We'll assess the damage here. Let's also manage our walls and build. Pretty sure we also lost a wall over here as well, did we? Yes, we did. Was that it? Was that all the damage they did? A little bit over here too. Let's rebuild that. And over here as well. Cool. So we'll wait for the raid report to come through, but at least we got to experience the army mechanic there. I didn't see where the battering ram went at all. Okay, looks like they're just burying the dead under the walls again. It's a recipe for a curse, isn't it? Burying the dead under the defences. Flashbacks to Return of the King. Alright, let's add that last soldier back in. I just wanted to build statues. Watch my tower grow. Yes, okay. Oh, I'll just dismiss the bloody raid report, you idiot egg. Okay, yeah, I didn't actually mean to do that. Looks like we lost a few workers from here too. That should be okay. The forager is still foraging strong. Let's move his radius ever so slightly further this side so he gets those 3 chevron mushrooms over there. Yep. There's nothing quite like an experienced mushroom for dinner, is there? Cool, but tremendous. Look at this, everyone's growing up. The desirability bonus here still stinks for these guys. Is there something that I can build for you? Perhaps a small garden or a small park? Well, I think the medium gardens are 2x2, aren't they? Okay, might be able to do that then. And these guys here, it's food types, that's your issue, isn't it? Yeah, okay. But we can also upgrade the theatre into a level 4 building as well, which of course will just increase its production, or desirability bonus at least anyway. So we probably just lost an absolute ton of workers during that raid, didn't we? Because we had a lot of people attacked. There's people here saying not enough ranged weapons. We do have those in stock. Yes, there's 95 crossbows and 2,000 arrows. You should be okay. Just go find the weapons. A little bit more composting to do here. Let's go ahead and throw it on this one. And this has got some diseased beans. There is no beans now in the rotation for a while, so the disease will go. We're all still whinging of not enough arrows and stuff. Okay, let's move the storage cart over into the yard then. See if we get them from there instead. Oh, that did fill the graveyard though, didn't it? That we did lose a few people in that battle, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember the final number. But we will rebuild, of course. Let's go have a little check on how those exploration markers did out in the wild. Hopefully someone's been out to them now. Looks like this road has been entirely built. Yes, and then there we go. Aha. Was there anything else major we missed out? Yes, here it was, guys. The willow pond was south of us all along. This is where we needed to come. Yeah, there's 2 spots of willow. Crazy, crazy rare. Yeah, then there's more general berryage around here, isn't there? Nothing serious. Yeah, can we get both willow spots within this search radius? No, doesn't look like we can. That's okay though. It's not like we need it going forward anyway, is it? You do notice a massive difference in the efficiency of your workers with a good willow supply though, so you can keep making baskets for the labourers. Huge difference. Okay, predator sighted. Is that going to be our wolf farm again? No, there's a bear in the settlement. Wonderful, and he's brought herbs. Winnie the drug dealing bear is back. Wonderful. Yes, these guys are starting to level up now as well. This road get completed. We really need this wall to be completed as well. That army just strolled through the wall. It's fine, I guess. So we lost another hunter. Oh, we lost both hunters here. I'm guessing they were killed in the attack. That's a good point, actually. We should probably check all of the buildings around here because there was a fair few workers that have probably been killed. Yeah, there we go. There's one of them. And the work camps are okay. What are you guys doing? You can't work. Okay, let's move you down here then. Yeah, logs are dwindling now a little bit. We need to reconfigure our workforce a little. And then, yeah, come down here too. Let's actually make you split on the ratio though. There is rocks down here they can gather. And, oh, we lost a defense tower as well. Well, at least it sort of distracted them enough and damaged them enough before they got to the town centre to do any serious damage. I'd rather them stop here and destroy this than the actual town, right? Cool. So what's going on with them? They're really, really unhappy about the soap shop situation, so I think we need to build another one. They are bad desirable buildings, so we don't want them near the residential. If we place it here, it's not going to affect them, so we should be alright. You still want water over here? Can we prioritise the construction of this well, then please? Unless you're going to discover anything over here. There is a little bit more coal out this way, actually. Yeah, so I'm hoping to see kind of as this game grows now. I think the addition of AI settlements would be really cool. Something else to interact with on the map other than wolf dens would be really nice. Of course, it's all early access, so you know, I'm hoping there's going to be some really cool changes that are coming to Farthest Frontier. All these rocks out here too. Huge rock farming area here. But it's been a really fun city to build. It's at its threshold now. I need to play a new map, and we certainly will carry on playing Farthest Frontier in streams as well. I think we're going to do Idyllic Valley. There's been a new biome added since we started this series, so we'll go see what that's like. Playing that together for a little bit. Once we get bored of that one, we can move on to a new one. But we'll definitely see more Farthest Frontier. So if you're a fan of it and you're enjoying it, please don't worry about it. It won't permanently go away if you like. Cool. Fishing. They have immense travel time, but it's a little outpost here by the lake. Could also make use of some of this other stuff out here too. Shame there's no coal out this way. Let me explore. Oh, this is the tile boundary here actually. We've just hit the map edge. We can't move any further. Out this way. Okay. So it was right on the map edge then where the willow was. Tremendous. Wonderful. 2 villagers cured. Everyone seems to be having a nice time. Hopefully we'll get the happiness back to an appropriate level. The birth rate's only 70%. Yeah, let's prioritise the construction here as well, please. See if we can get them happy. Let's see what the trader is selling us, if indeed anything. All 3 of them, I should say, rather. There's a fair few. Don't keep these logs in stock now, please. Let them go elsewhere. They're selling tallow, which is actually one of the ingredients used for making soap, so we'll buy and transfer that. And he's selling anything we want to sell. He's buying preserves. Buying weapons for really high prices. Also heavy tools as well. Is the Ironclaw lady here? She's selling them for 377. How much is he buying them for? 332. No, okay, that's not a good trade-off. And coal too. Yeah, I think we should be okay. It's really the clay that I'm after, but none of them have it. No. Okay, that's fine. In terms of food, plenty of wheat to be producing the flour. Lots of flax for clothes coming in as well. That little flax rotation, I think it's this field, isn't it? Or this one here. Yeah, this is a really nice little flax rotation for us. We have the 2 flax years and then the maintenance cycle. And this one field here is our only source of flax. And it's producing thousands of it. And there's about to be another plantation now. So it's just keeping everyone here just perfectly stocked, and we can make a ton of clothes with them. Very nice. Is that our apiary got slightly damaged? It's okay. This field is slowly coming up in fertility now, and the weeds are coming down. Cool. And then let's allow a little bit more milk in. The herd's nice and healthy. How is our cheesemaker doing for product? They've made 270 in the last year. They can't currently stock it though, so once that more milk comes in we should be okay. And there we go, they're finally upgrading now. There we go. They just wanted a little medium garden to be brought up, and everyone's happy. Otherwise guys, things are just sort of going fairly smooth now, and we got our happiness back up a little bit. This second soap shop has now finished construction. It's got 4 people in there, so that's making them a little bit more happy. But I think we're going to leave the episode and ultimately this particular Farthest Frontier series there, guys. We've had a nice little time today. Hopefully you've enjoyed me covering the game and sort of running through some mechanics and some desirability patterns. And we'll definitely see more Farthest Frontier on live streams. We're going to go ahead and start a new biome together. Probably Idyllic Valley, like I mentioned. But I think we've had quite a nice time, haven't we? We've managed to hit tier 4, and you know, I'm hoping to see more tier 4 buildings as well. You know, we can upgrade the town centre to be tier 4, but there's nothing in the buildings many that's tier 4, so maybe that'll come, maybe some more advanced industry. And yeah, I think what I will do, because I know we've had a few people ask, I'll just click on each of my fields and you can take a look at the rotations of each. This one isn't complete yet, because it's still going through its maintenance and fertility boosting stuff. This is the flax rotation here. This is general sort of mixed maintenance, fertility, wheat and root veg. And then there's some more up in the north there as well, just alternated with turnips instead of carrots and the other one for the production. And then the ones over here are producing more rye, peas and beans, cabbages and beans over here, and then this one was removed because it had a disease. But that rotation, it's keeping me really well stocked with food. Of course, we have preservist buildings in here too that are helping to make the root veggies last a lot longer, and all the fruit we're gathering from the arborist buildings too. And then of course the smokehouses. I'm also producing food via the farm, having cows slaughtered. Gives us so much meat, and then the milk that we get from here as well obviously feeds the cheesemaker. So yeah, that's how I'm keeping my food stocked up so nicely in Farthest Frontier to sustain a population of 352. But yeah, we will leave it there. I'll see you again for more Farthest Frontier during live streams, and we'll certainly keep up to date with this game as it grows and develops in its early access stages. Otherwise, I'd like to thank you all so much for the support on the series of Farthest Frontier, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.